Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, on behalf of your Denver-based podcast crew, we appreciate you joining us for the Friendly Vibes.
Coming to you live from TSS, it's Top Shelf Studios. This is Intolerable, and I am Sean, and today I'm joined by an illustrious man of the Denver comedy scene. He is the founder of the Pallet City Comedy Empire, and he's rocking cool shades today. It's Garrett Nygren in studio.
Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Conley. Hell yeah. Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers to you, brother. Hell yeah.
Good to have you back. Get a hang.
Oh, yeah.
You've been teaching the youth of America this year. How's that been treating you?
It's been good. I've been enjoying it. It's teaching by day, comedy at night. You know, a little lethal combo.
You've been receiving a lot of AI slop. How many kids are submitting reports or papers using nothing but...
I don't know. You do get it. You can't necessarily put it through a checker because if it is like a factual thing, it's going to come up. You know, especially with social studies.
Yeah, how does that work? Like as far as your ability to use checking things?
I have like a poster in my classroom where it's like they do like a scale. So it's like green is like it's good to use AI. Like I don't want to villainize it. So I allow them to use it to be able to plan. Like, you know, we all did like a writing web or like a rough draft, like ideas. It's good to brainstorm. There'll be some projects where I'm like, yes, you can use AI with this project. Other times I'll be like, it's got to be in your own words. Usually it's written. They don't even have a chance to go on the internet, you know, but then their handwriting is just awful. So you're always having to put up with something.
Fair enough, dude. My gosh.
They don't even know how to speak. Like, they don't even know how to like indent a page. Like, they don't know how to start a new paragraph. Like, the structure is just so bad.
Really?
And I'm just like, oh man. And they don't know how to write in cursive. But whenever I give them a bathroom pass, everything's in cursive, and I just feel like the fucking man.
What? This is high school.
Yeah, this is freshman.
Wow. Okay. And so you're kind of, I totally agree that using AI for like structural scaffolding maybe or whatever. Scaffolding is a good way to think about AI, I think.
Yeah.
As like a assistance tool.
Yeah. I think saying not to use it at all would belittle the idea of being able to live in the current society we're in. So to know how to use it ethically and be ethical about it when you are like, think about it as learning first and then maybe some reinforcement.
Damn, what a tough modern philosophical question is ethics and AI.
Well, I mean, how curious are you and how dehydrated do you want the future to be?
I do not want it. I've been on pro-human side. Like the messiness of humanity needs to be pushed into, not away from.
Well, it's also just like seeped into comedy so much. Like AI, like it's so easy to get a flyer be made for you. Usually, like starting out, at least when I did, I had to pay an artist $150 to get my logo done or whatever. Now you can just be like, here's my brand. It's like, whoa. Like I couldn't eat 3 meals a day because I had to pay my guy to do the logo, you know? So
the grind is different with the tools of the modern age.
Oh yeah. Targeting, just verbiage. I think everyone knows when something is written in AI, like the human voice is still so powerful, right? Everyone knows someone's personality when they're writing a caption. You know, it's like, oh wow, you think this time at Monkey Barrel open mic is going to be marvelous? Go fuck yourself. You know, it's going to be so outrageously warm, the room, and jovial, and people are like, all right, dude, enough with the fucking captions and AI.
Were you using it at one point?
Oh yeah, because I'm running 3 mics a week, and I'm like, another caption. Like, I don't really want to have to think about it. So like, you know, it just makes my job easier, and I don't think it's like terrible to do. It's one thing if you're using artwork for a comedy show that is AI created.
Interesting. The words aren't art on the caption.
Right. Well, they are to an extent to entice people, but you know, it's just so easy.
Yeah, you gotta pick the battles.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I definitely have like promoted like open mics with AI artwork. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to delete this. Like, I think it does a disservice to the creativity aspect of producing.
Really? Okay. Yeah. So you just got to go for the paying an artist route, I think.
Yeah. Support other artists in other industries if you can.
Put other people on too.
Yeah, exactly. Shout them out. If anyone needs a cartoonist, I know a guy.
Did you see that basketball court? Speaking of shouting out, do you see that basketball court that Gus Rey just finished in Denver here at oh my God, pull it up, dude.
It's amazing
for you to see. Oh shit, the TV's off, but yeah. It's like a Grant Hill Park or something, I think.
Yeah, it's so incredible. Well done. It's so well done. And he was giving a little interview while he was painting it as he was finishing it up. I saw that clip.
So cool.
So cool. Yeah. I don't know. Even like music artists too. Like at Joe Willie's, I've been trying to do like from when list drops to the first laugh instead of it just people waiting for it to start. I was like trying to book a musician to play for 30 minutes.
I like that.
And it's not like technically like a mixed open mic, but like just to get like maybe some friends of the musician to help build the room. So then when the comedians perform, it's not just performing to other comics. We all can kind of have some synergy there.
Helps get you an audience, get people on the board of having a good time on a Wednesday night.
Yeah. And also just, supporting music as well. And if we could cross-pollinate just a little bit more.
B guy over here.
Oh, no. But, just like...
Just trying to make things flower over here. That's what you're doing.
The boys are buzzing.
Oh yeah, dude. That's amazing. What has there been any interesting occurrences in this last semester, whatever you guys call it? Have you had any interesting like one-off stories of like weird things? Because high school, freshmen, what a fun weird time in life.
Yeah, I don't know. Not anything too crazy. So,
do you lock up phones at your school?
I'm supposed to have them put their phones in the pouches.
Oh, you guys are yonder in like a comedy club, huh?
Yeah, but it kind of looks like a shoe rack of like where you would put shoes in on the back of your closet door.
And you just have to slide it in there.
Yeah, and every student has like a number that they put their phone in, and then
That's good, numbering kids.
And I'm just like, okay, so if your phone's not in the pouch, I can't necessarily have you present. So then they get crafty with it and they have like a fake phone that they put in the pouch and they have like a burner phone.
Marcus, if you don't put your phone up here when the school shooter walks in, I'm telling him to kill you.
That's fucking crazy.
That's terrible. That's so bad.
But yeah, no, I don't really enforce it that much. Only because I know that like I'm even squirrely to be on my phone. Like,
fair enough.
We all have like these tics, and especially you're asking the kids that were born in 2010.
Right.
iPad kids were like, screen addicted. So to what extent?
How long are they with you?
50 minutes on a normal day and then 90 minutes on a block day.
Okay.
So it's always good for like a block period if you have like your lesson that you want to make a point about, take your time getting through it. And then the second half of class would be like a creative aspect to that lesson.
Have you still had to be teaching, like, I remember you were teaching the Holocaust for a while there. Are you still doing...
I only teach a class on the Holocaust.
You're only teaching the Holocaust.
Yeah, it's called...
That's groovy, man.
Power, Conflict, and Healing.
Yeah.
PCH, and it's Genocide, and it's...
Genocide.
Yeah.
Can I make, like, an audio intro for you? Genocide.
It's crazy. It is a crazy subject to have to teach so regularly. And
the craziest thing, I'm with you here, the craziest thing is that first class of the day. You're just rolling out of bed and you're like, all right, kids, let's talk genocide.
Yeah, welcome in.
Good morning.
And it wasn't for all of these people that I'm going to be talking about, but they resisted. They resisted spiritually. They resisted culturally.
Do you get to touch on comedy in genocide? Because like I know I've studied genocide throughout history. It seems very important as a foundation of the group being genocided to have some type of way to cope or deal with the genociding.
Yeah.
And comedy is like a common undercurrent in that, it seems like.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, if you were actually like super prolific and you were Jewish, it could save your life. You could be playing the piano for a general that is oppressing your people. But, it's just like, yeah, art is an outlet and then it could also save you, which is crazy. But, yeah, touching on that, I touch on the poets that came out of the ghettos and the symbolism of hope, you know, and covert resistance, like the White Rose. I don't know if you know about that.
Tell me a little bit about that, please.
The White Rose, they wrote leaflets and they resisted through art. And they had all
which
of these,
camp were they at? Or was it across multiple?
They were in Germany. So they were considered like the German teens that were going to colleges at the time.
Got it.
Their social norms around their influence was doctors and lawyers and people of privilege that necessarily weren't getting harmed, that were German. And they were just like, you know what? We've had enough. We're too smart to let this fucking happen. And so they wrote a document basically talking about how they could sabotage Hitler at the time. And if with whatever work that they're in, how can you be covert in your resistance to not let this stuff carry out? And so they put all these flyers in a briefcase. Hans was the first guy. I forget his last name, but of course his name is Hans, German as hell. And he puts up these leaflets in the university, and it creates a stir because anything that went against what the tyrant was saying at the time was punishable by death. I mean, every propaganda, every household had a little radio that would just have like the best song you've ever heard in your life, and then like the next thing is just Hitler. And then it's
sick
just
intro.
So ingrained in social norms in the population of just the bystanders that were German. So calling it out. And then so Hans, his sister, found out that it was him, that because he did it anonymously. So he's doing it real on the sly,
and it's working.
Yeah,
and then what happens?
He's getting other people on board, and he goes to the Czechoslovakia border, and he meets with resistors there.
Hell yeah. We're getting motion. He's got motion now.
Oh, God forbid a white boy got a little motion.
Come on, right? 6'7".
And so he gets all these people on board, and they bring all these leaflets, and it's titled like The White Rose. That's the name of the resistance group. It's pretty sweet. And so he goes into the balcony, and he just drops them all the papers, and everyone's just like, fuck yeah. And so these German officials, they get him and his sister, and they get him into like a private room for questioning. And they find, because they found the briefcase. And so then they took all of the leaflets, and they fit perfectly in the briefcase. And so
it was a classic. The glove did fit on this one.
Yeah. And yeah, the Germans are just so obsessed with like numbers and record keeping that they're like, we're going to get every little leaflet.
Exactly. They engineered
and we'll probably so high.
We can reverse engineer these leaflets back into the briefcase to confirm that this was you, sir.
And just like a German Nazi just being like, and we'll keep this brief.
Nice.
Oh, man. But yeah, they ended up sacrificing their life and making a statement prior to...
Did they get capped right there? Or did they get like a long trial, or what happened?
I think it was by guillotine. Like
that's hardcore.
It was a message. It was an example to other people that were looking to resist. But there's actually a reference to the White Rose in the most recent Running Man. I don't know if you've seen the new one with what's his name, Glenn Powell.
Was it sick?
Yeah, it was dope. I saw it early screening Monday night. Monkey Barrel gets some movie tickets pretty early. They're part of like a movie club, so the owner usually gives me 2 seats. I've seen like probably 5 or 6 movies before they even came out.
Nice. That's sick.
The owner was telling me how he's like now betting on the movie and how well it does with Rotten Tomatoes after seeing it early.
On Polymarket? That's hilarious.
So it was like, do you think Running Man is like better than 64%? And he's like, of course, I saw it already. Before it drops on Friday. I'm like, dude, calm down, Martha Stewart. I'm like, you're like the movie better. You got insider trading knowledge.
Dude, I feel like are movies still failing? Like overall, like...
I think people's attention spans are shorter, and how stories are told could be better. I think no one really wants a movie over 90 minutes. You know, everyone wants something that they can digest. But this movie was 2 hours long. Edgar Wright, he's a great director. He did Baby Driver. He did Last Night in Soho. He did Shaun of the Dead. He's very good at blending different themes. Like Last Night in Soho, it was with Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't know if you've seen it. The second half kind of becomes horror. In the most recent Running Man, it's like fun action comedy, and then like the second half is like more thought-provoking. So there is a point in the movie, back to the White Rose Resistance, where they make a nod at that, and this guy, Michael Cera, is making zines, which is like a do-it-yourself publication, and they put it in a backpack and they drop them from the planes. And that's exactly what they did, the White Rose. So
hardcore.
It was kind of like it was kind of cool to see that call out, and to, you know, be talking about this as much as I do almost every day to freshmen, and then know it so well, and then see all these little points. Even the main enemy in the most recent Running Man had his whole head covered with a mask. I think that's also just like so on the nose. I think it was a little too on the nose. I think One Battle After Another is way more representative and realistic. But Edgar Wright, halfway through the first hour, the movie, you know, after the first hour, he gets really, I don't know, like talking about current day so much. It always just gets
the
me.
Parallels draw closer to say.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, wow, that's really great. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't know.
So do you find, are there ever kids that are like, that are really engaged with the material, that are interested in it? Yeah. Because I bet there's kids that are downed by it or whatever, like normal kid stuff. But
yeah. So I'm teaching about like
it's probably pretty inspiring to some, I bet.
Oh yeah. Well, it's also like, what can you do? How are you going to be an upstander? Like, what are you going to decide to do if you're ever put in this situation and it doesn't affect you?
Hope is cool. Getting to like touch on that and what you're teaching is cool.
Yeah, there's like the universe of obligation, right? You have like, you love your mom, your dad, your dog, your sister, your brother. You got friends, you got acquaintances, you got neighbors.
Wait, is this that meme? Are you talking about the meme, the heat thing, whether the heat's close to the middle or all the way out? Is that what you're referencing or no? Like whether you care about your people that are like closest to your life or everyone extending to like a rock.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, universe of obligation.
That's what that is. Wow. I didn't know there's a term for that.
Yeah. Also Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but I feel like that's more apparent for people rather than the social.
Did you see that? I think I saw just the tiniest little mouse give a scurry.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's
I have
up.
to put up a trap. Catch his ass.
I'm gonna get a cat.
Dude, cat in here.
Whatever you do not do the sticky glue for mice.
Why?
Because I fucking did that. I thought it was more humane or whatever. And I went back to the trap and there was just a mouse's arm on the glue. He had gnawed off he did a 27 hours fucking
27
movie,
hours,
120,
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And he fucking was like, I gotta get out of here.
For him, it was probably like 35 seconds. He's like, fuck this. This arm can go. That's wild.
I was like, holy shit. So where is he? So, I'm like, damn, dude.
That's brutal. Well, yeah, okay. I'll just stick to a 12 gauge. No. What is the best way, Grant?
Cat.
A cat. Really? That is the best way?
You have a cat, you'll never see a mouse in your house ever again.
So your dog has a cone around it right now?
But then your wife gets whatever that nucleosis thing.
True.
So, gotta picking your battles here. Sorry, what'd you say?
Your dog has a cone on its head now?
Yeah, well, she just like got one of those hot spots on the bottom of her paw and started licking it really hard and got it a little too raw. So she had to take a week to try to heal.
Nice.
Poor girly.
Damn, dude. I wish they had a cone for people. I'd rock one at least every now and then.
You'd rock a cone for people? They do. They have that neck brace thing.
Just to stay off my phone so much.
That's a cone for people, right? Like, I mean...
It's pretty sweet.
It'd be crazy
got my wheel spinning.
Has anyone ever done a special on one of those? You could be the first guy to do that.
That'd be so sick. The intro, instead of like me coming into the theater, it's just like me getting whacked by the Sopranos.
This is how I broke my neck to get in the cone type of thing. Yeah, I like that. That could work.
I just watched I'm watching the Sopranos all the way through for the first time.
Okay. Hell yeah. I need to do that myself. Is it epic?
Oh, dude.
How far in are you?
I'm season 5, episode 13.
See, I was worried I would just fall into just doing like Italian impressions and thinking in that way.
I did stub my toe recently, and I was just like, "Oh, marron." I was like, "Okay, is that my go-to?" What happened with like, "Fuck, shit"? Now I'm just like, I'm such a paisan.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm worried about.
It just
I'm
feels
pushing
so
back
good.
against part of that for sure. There's probably an element of resistance in me.
Spiritual resistance.
Yeah, I'm resisting knowing that I will inevitably fall into that. Hey, oh.
What gives? Oh,
This
man.
the guy?
Yeah. Hey, you little Lulu bug, you fucking gotcha go loop, go sit in your soup.
Like
You
him with Jordan Peterson. He shouldn't watch too much JP or he'll overdose. And he'll just slip away into Jordan Peterson himself.
Oh, man.
I was like that with Trump for because I was working on an impression for a while or whatever,
Mhm.
and it's like you can't slip too deep into watching it or
Then
trying
you
to
just
do the
start
impression.
doing your own jokes and it sounds like Trump and you're like, God damn it.
I haven't had that problem. That's funny.
Sometimes I'm like making a point on stage and I'm like, why did I just have that weird ass cadence?
Yeah, dude, humanity's fun and weird. It's awesome.
Yeah. Just like the subconsciousness of just being like, dude, it was like huge, dude. It's like, wait, why am I saying huge? Why am I saying bigly right now?
I do not think, Grant, you could turn on the TV and it should start displaying the. I'm sorry that I left it off on accident.
I cannot use the computer. It's just it's like a living.
Oh, you got locked out.
It's really cool though.
Okay, well, I can pause and get up, and any moment we can fix this. We'll do a short, small intermission here.
Okay.
A mini mission. What?
I just watch.
Okay. All right.
Unless you want to pull stuff.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
So
If you're-
Grant's in the cuck chair. He's like, I'll just watch. He's got his hands like this too. I know you can't see it right now, but that's like perfect cuck posture.
He's playing Mr. Burns.
He's like,
Excellent.
yes. Nah, we all have that cuck chair though. It's just the laundry chair.
So what else is going on in your life besides comedy and teaching about genocide?
Oh god, dude, I've been thinking about taking up tap dancing.
Tap dancing. I think you got the legs for it.
Thanks, man. I think I could do it. I've always wanted to do it. It started with seeing Happy Feet for the first time, and then seeing the behind the scenes version of Happy Feet.
How old were you when you first saw Happy Feet?
Oh god, I think it came out in 2006. Robin Williams. I don't know if you know.
I'm familiar, but like,
Mumbles.
you said when you first saw it, did you see it for the first time recently or when you were younger?
Oh, when I was around that
Okay,
age. That's
fair
how
enough.
long I've been wanting to tap dance.
But you've never gotten your hands on a pair of the shoes, or what's been the impediment?
Oh no, well,
Just stage fright.
well,
You do host mics, you do comedy all the time. You did 40 minutes, you said recently off the top. But
I know. But imagine
those
if that
shoes,
40
man.
minutes had tap dancing.
It's just too much, man. It's too scary. I think you could do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, no. Savion Glover did the choreography for Happy Feet, and I saw the behind the scenes of Happy Feet, and I was like, damn, this guy is the coolest fucking shit I think I've ever seen. He went on the Ellen show, and it was like 2004 or whatever, and he's like balling out tap dancing, and he's on the stage like where he's gonna talk to Ellen, and he jumps off the stage into a split and comes up out of a split using his tap shoes with no hands. It's fucking crazy.
See, that I don't desire to do something like that. That sounds painful as fuck.
But so sick if you could.
Yeah, fair. I guess. I don't know. Tap dancing, I just don't see the appeal.
Yeah.
Maybe it's as a big guy, I've never been able to move my feet quick enough to think that I could.
I wanna do tap dancing on like a little silver like square that has like little mics, and I'm just like in overalls with a little cuff. Yeah. And I'm on 16th Street and I'm busking.
See, that would be
I'm busking. I'm not bussing. I'm busking.
right.
That's where you.
Yeah,
That's where
you're
you.
trying to get. It's called being poor and begging. It's begging with extra steps. That's what busking is.
Bussing doesn't really take much steps. It usually happens a little too early.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've been thinking about lately. I'm like, I gotta bite the bullet on it. I've been wanting to learn how to tap dance forever.
If someone's out there listening and they like wanted to support the cause, like what size are you?
Oh, I'm a size 11.
Sure.
I'm a size 11.
Rich sugar daddy out there, hit him up, I guess, with those tap shoes.
Dude, I think I already know a few of the steps, but the tap shoes would help.
I'm sure there's great YouTube lessons you could take.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've learned every tutorial for every dance move through YouTube. I swear to God, I learned how to do isolations. I don't know. Isolations is like when you can like move your head and shit, and like you can pop and all that. And I learned off YouTube from this guy named the Russian Tiger 2425. And he said you have to be really strict with yourself, and you got to wake up every morning, and when you brush your teeth, you got to work on the isolations.
It does seem like a good daily strategy to practice.
Yes,
sure.
you got to implement them into your routines. How do you think the most famous one, the shopping cart, got invented, dude? That's just someone working on their dance moves, bro. The lawnmower, come on. The sprinkler, shit, dude.
Dude, I don't think
the brush your teeth.
I don't think white boys like us are an authority on dancing in any respect.
Dude, and that's why you have to learn how to dance very well. We're resisting.
I'm a lost cause, yeah.
You just need to know a few dance moves. That's it. You only need to know like one or two, and then just learn how to incorporate them into. It's like comedy. Get a few bits and make it a set.
I gotta move. I gotta move to the side or the back. I gotta get out of the way. That's my move.
You say, baby.
Let me move.
Oh, marron.
I'm not trying to be in your way. Let me help open the circle. I'll be the back of the circle. Let me be the outside of this arc, you know?
Yeah.
I'll pull more people in because I can see, you know?
Oh, shit. They're coming.
Yeah. I'm warning you.
Yeah, you're on the lookout.
For sure.
Dude, one of the first dance moves I ever taught myself was how to spin on my head.
Come on.
I swear to God. And yeah.
How old? 2? 3?
I was 16. Yeah, I had to move the furniture in my living room growing up. And my aunt got me one of those hats with the square on it.
What?
It's like a skull cap with a square on it.
Okay.
And it's like a mesh on a square.
Okay.
So then when you go and you look to rotate, you can rotate really fast.
And you could really do it?
You could pick up speed. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so I decided that I was going to go to the Sweet 16. And I'm not going to name drop names, but it's real life. Like, I went to the Sweet 16 and I was so excited to be able to spin on my head and like showcase this new skill.
And who's hosting? Like a girl that you're into?
Yeah. I think I gave her like a silver like jewelry box.
Nice.
As like a gift to be like, happy Sweet 16. Oh, marron.
You see, it's already a problem.
And everyone's like kind of scared because we all take the same bus, and it was like a very strict Sweet 16.
Small party.
Yeah.
Invite, very exclusive.
Pretty exclusive.
Black tie event as a 16-year-old.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And, as we get on the bus, everyone's like being checked for alcohol. Because, like, at 16, you have, like, people that are going to drink alcohol out of, like, a Poland Spring water bottle, and then you're going to have people wanting to spin on their head.
Right. That's totally, exactly.
6, 7.
What a great way to sum up being 16 in America.
Yeah. Like,
so
I'm trying to
party
have...
bus?
It wasn't like a party bus. It was just like a bus that took us from the pickup spot into the venue.
Okay.
And
I'm just trying to get a feel.
Yeah. But like before we get on the bus, everyone gets checked for alcohol. And of course, like some people are like really fucked up, and then other people are just eager to dance.
They're fucked up before you really.
Yeah. Well, then we get to the venue and people are passing around a Poland Spring vodka water bottle in the bathroom.
Whoa.
Trying to catch a vibe.
You were a cool kid.
Well,
that's awesome.
I wasn't drinking. I was anticipating.
You were the guy spinning on your head. That's right.
Yeah. I was like, damn, I'm looking to pop off in other ways.
But the audience was lit and ready then, it sounds like.
Well, that's what it comes down to. I would have needed your help for this.
Okay.
Because the circle was too small.
Ooh.
and I go to spin on my head, and one of the girls that was drunk, she was like a little, uneasy on her feet, and the circle was going, and I'm spinning on my head, and she kind of leans into the circle, and I connected on 2 rotations. So that's like boom, boom, like just
Brutal.
I was like, oh shit.
I hope she wasn't a glasses wearer.
What?
I hope she wasn't a glasses wearer. You just hit her, just breaking her glasses into her face twice. Like,
but everyone wasn't upset at me for hitting her. Everyone was upset that she stopped the momentum. Everyone was like, come on, because they all knew that she was like drunk. It was like
brutal.
But yeah, that was embarrassing.
So did you get cooler after the head spinning? Next time the Poland Spring went around, were you? Hey, you're the guy that.
Well, I didn't drink. I wasn't drinking.
Trust. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't either at that age. That's why I'm.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was super chill. Were you drinking at 16, Grant? No. Never. Nobody drinks anymore this generation.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What is okay? Here's a good question for you. How are we going to repair the social fabric of America without drinking culture? Like, what's going to be the place what's the third place that people are going to meet each other or have community? If it's not going to be church.
Early morning sober coffee dance parties. That's actually a thing in Denver that has been popping up.
Wow. Okay. Tell me more about this. I've not heard about this. You're always on the inside angle.
Yeah. So it's like, Eventbrite, whatever. And it's like,
what?
you know that thing, that's a burden to use.
Okay.
But yeah, they like sell tickets on that, and it's like promoted as like a coffee meetup in the morning, but like a DJ will come through and play.
Huh.
And people show up.
This is for like adults to drink and meet.
Well,
or
you're not even really drinking. It's like
it's for coffee, right?
It's for coffee.
That's right.
It's positioned that way, as you're saying that drinking culture is dying, right? Like, what's that other thing look like? And it's annoying.
My brain's routed into, they got to be drinking to me.
No, it is a fun time. I've been to 2 events of those. It's a fun time.
Well, how much does it cover for one of those events that you went to?
Oh my God. Like $40 a ticket.
No, Garrett.
Yeah, I know.
Stop.
I just wanted to see what was up. I was like, what are you guys doing in the morning so early?
So is this like on a Saturday then?
Yeah. The one had like yoga before it, and then got into like being a dance party.
Were you getting down on the floor?
I was not head spinning.
You weren't head spinning.
I thought about it.
No, you didn't have the hat though.
I didn't have the hat. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
But no, it's definitely awkward. It's more awkward. Like, I felt stiff not drinking and being in that situation, And I was just like, huh, yeah. So this is cool. I'm not like an EDM person either. Like, I don't really. It was an EDM. Yeah, it was like pretty heavily EDM, and I was like, okay, I respect the music. Like, wop 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 wop. Like,
wop 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 wop.
I'm like, this is pretty early in the morning to be listening to a genre of music I would never listen to.
Damn, you guys wub before 8? This is wild.
You gotta wub before you wop.
Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. I could not wake up and wub. I'll be honest with you. That doesn't seem like the vibe.
But you get an espresso in you, maybe an espresso martini. I think they were giving out those.
So it was drinking.
Yeah, you had a wristband, but like it wasn't marketed towards right. It's like a, rise and shine, start your day. I think like there was one vendor that was like selling kava, and I like took a few swigs and my whole fucking mouth was numb. I was like, okay, I guess the vibes are good now. Now my chakras are aligned.
I think it should be. We need like another obscure sport to take ride. We need like cornhole or sailing or something.
Pickleball, dude. I was just playing pickleball earlier. Shout out Deb Listoka.
Is it fun?
It's so fun. It's so fun. We play once a month over at Third Shot Back.
Okay.
There's probably like 12 comics there, 3 courts, 2v2. So 4 times 3. Last time I checked is 12. I don't think we had any subs this week. But sometimes it could be like 16 people.
You dominate?
I've gotten a lot better. I've definitely gotten a lot better.
Who's the best that you've played at? Who's the best that you've played against in Denver? area?
Chet Tilley's a beast. Yeah, he's like scary to play because he's got
him
like
and I together, we could make a killer combo.
Yeah.
The length and the quickness.
He's a beast. He's got a really good paddle too. He has a tennis background and he just flies around the court. Brad Galley's pretty good. He's got a nasty spin. I played him today. Deb Listoka's great. She's really a good partner. She wears a little armband too. She gets into it.
Sick. That's epic. I have not played pickleball yet. Have you played pickleball?
Pickleball was invented in Washington.
There it is. It seems like that's Pacific Northwest thing.
Yeah, so when you play pickleball, the court closest to Washington serves first, and it's right to left.
Wait, no, stop. Is this a real rule of pickleball?
Yes, that's how big it is in Washington.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so there's like there's rules, and then Washington is embedded in those rules.
That's cool. That's fun.
Yeah, it's super fun. I come from like a ping pong background, so like I know how to like put some spin on it, do a slice, like have the contact. But damn, so much better than tennis. And when you play doubles pickleball, you're not really moving around too much. It's more just like quick movements rather than like really breaking a sweat.
I promise you I'll break a sweat. Let me be very clear. If I play, I will break a sweat.
Yeah, it's super fun. I mean, it's like so innocent, and I think that's what kind of makes it corny. I think inherently when you talk about pickleball, there's always some pushback of like like the rollerblading of sports,
sure,
like paddle sports,
sure,
but I love it. It's so fun. Maybe I'm just projecting.
No, as someone that as an avid disc golfer and has been throwing plastic since high school and an ultimate background, like I definitely feel where you're coming from there.
Yeah, it's adjacent to or the same as the perception of these sports that aren't really sports, but there's also a culture that comes with it.
Yeah. Some fun vibes along.
Yeah, you have like the guy with the drug rug that plays frisbee golf, right? And then you have like the tech bro software engineer CEO guy playing pickleball that's like 50. Like I was talking to my friend who is a physical therapist, and these like 50-year-old people are coming in with like rotator cuff injuries, and he saw like a 75% increase, and all of the commonality is pickleball. So I don't know. It's taken off, not necessarily for our demographic, but like I like getting after it. It's fun.
Dude, I think that might be the way to save America. That might be the third meeting place, pickleball.
Hell yeah.
But you can't, but it doesn't cross. We got to get something that crosses. I guess maybe it can cross, right? Not just like a white. So it's kind of like a plastic-based sports,
I actually ChatGPT'd this.
Oh, please.
I was like, how many pickleball courts would you need in order to
save America? Or
just rather like to have a good flowing business?
Okay.
So like the structure per pickleball court for a year, if you rent it out for $20 an hour, yada yada, the traffic that you're most likely to see on average.
Right.
One court will make like $235,000 a year, around there. And then it costs in the millions to even create the facility. It costs, even more if you're going to have the pickleball courts inside. In 430 like front facing property on Broadway, 430 feet, you could fit 11 to 15 like courts, but you don't start necessarily making money unless you have courts from like 8 or 10 courts. The limited amount of courts that you have, you're going to want more like classes or like things like that to implement like a monthly subscription. But like once you get to, I think it's 8 to 10 courts, it is a lot more easy to,
This is why this big private equity money is flowing into pickleball now.
Someone's calling me. Jesus Christ, dude.
Mr. Popular. Yeah, but should have picked it up live. You're live. You're on the pod live. Random person calling.
Oh, I fucking only know that shit because I fucking sit on Zillow. and I go to bumfuck areas on Zillow.
Yeah.
And I fucking just get so freaking stoned. And I'm just on Zillow. And I'm just like, okay, I'm in fucking Carson, New Mexico. And I'm looking at a house that's $50,000, but 7,000 square feet. It's like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, okay, wow. Looks like I'm just going to have a house in Carson. And start dreaming hard. I'm like, you know what? It wouldn't be too bad to put a pool in the backyard.
What would you do? Would you just like go teach at a district out in somewhere remote?
No,
like that
I just want to buy property just to have it if shit hits the fan.
But if shit hits the fan, you don't really are going to have it anymore.
No, that's the place that I'm going to go.
But that's the whole thing about when shit hits that's the thing that people don't think about when shit hits the fan. Like good luck. You better have it real. You better be equipped up if you think that what you have is yours. When shit really hits the fan.
Damn, now I'm scared, bro.
I'm just saying. Like, that's why I think the free love people actually win on that one, where they're like, oh, nothing, whatever the hell, like drifting through life. Like those people, when shit hits the fan, aren't going to have to deal with the huge loss of like, oh, well, I've got kids that are going to have to go through this, like they're.
Yeah.
That's when the single 45-year-old generation is going to be real happy.
They're like, I was never part of a society to begin with. the people that are just like going with the flow to such a degree, like good on them. I wish I could
not stress for 5 minutes of my life and just go with the flow. Can you imagine how cool that would be, Garrett? Wow.
You'd be so mainstream.
God, that would be
You'd be in the mainstream, bro.
To like be able to not think about how evil it all is all the time or whatever. Yeah. Whew.
Oh God. What is it, like Friday every day in your brain?
For you, those Friday every day in their brain people have it right. There's some magic there. I'm envious for sure.
Yeah. How do you just fucking relax, bro? How do you do that?
So sick, dude. Good on you.
Good on you. What is it like to have your third eye so fucking decalcified? What's it like?
Mine, Supermax.
Mine is rolling itself. Just another eye rolling at me. Oh man.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to like get a line in my face because every time I read anything about anything, I'm just like, what the? Yeah. So I'm like getting one right here from like
just frowning. Just yeah.
What?
It is wild just like going through everyday life and you're like, oh, okay, Nicki Minaj spoke at the UN. Great. It's like, what is she doing? What's her body of work? WAP? Great. I'm glad that she's talking about this. I'm glad that she's bringing light.
Yeah, that is a good point. It's tough when the representation of leadership doesn't feel like it's pushing towards better.
Well, I would
thank God we're building these data centers, though, Garrett. I mean,
I'm not saying that Nicki Minaj isn't educated. I think she does have like a Harvard degree, but so does Kesha. But
are these honorary degrees, though?
I don't know.
That's fine. Doesn't matter.
You know what it is? It's 6 degrees from Kevin Bacon.
7 degrees from Kevin Bacon.
But it is just wild to be like, oh, okay, like that's what's going on. I just want to look at the administration and be like, oh yeah, that guy's smarter than me.
Yeah, for real. For real. I could totally agree with you there.
And I'm not saying that I'm like the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm just saying I would like the tools that are in the shed to be sharp.
I don't even think they have a sharpener in the shed for the dull tools that are in there.
Yeah, I don't think they're accounting for that in the budget.
Sorry, folks. No sharpener this year. Budget cuts.
Yeah.
You're going to have to use the tools you have.
Also, no tetanus shots. We're sorry. But all of the tools are rusted and something could happen.
Don't poke yourself, but if you do, good luck. Hang
in there. Yeah. Also, we don't have a light in the shed either, so you're gonna be sharpening these tools by hand.
You have iPhones, and hopefully you charged them before you came in today. So
yeah, we don't have a charger because the iPhone keeps changing it, and we all have C's. But also, it's like, how many times are they gonna change the fucking charger to an iPhone?
I still got the Lightning rolling on mine. Are you a C man now, or are you Lightning?
I am a C boy.
Are you C back there in the C chair? Wow, I'm the odd man out. I'm the android in the crowd.
Damn.
Brutal.
It's the droids that we're looking for.
Yeah, I'm the droids that they're looking for. Brutal. Oh, man.
Well, isn't like every group chat that you're in just so inconvenient?
Every group chat that I'm in, what are you talking about? None of those. Group chats. Me? No.
Well, it's like you get put in a group chat as an Android user, and it's just like it's like another text message that comes through that if someone thumbs up that has an iPhone, they get like another, it's like a weird, you think you're getting like a response to something, and it's just what they did that didn't even cost them any time. Like,
you still get the notifications if people like things on the iPhone though, right? Too.
yeah, but it's like
It comes, the form is different. I see.
it's like an emoji that
Versus
like comes next to the message. That's just like so simple.
Right.
But like as an Android user, it's like, God damn it, stop.
For sure. Well, didn't they get sued for that? I thought they got sued because they were like excluding out Android. I don't know whatever happened with that, but
yeah, Apple was like deliberately making it inconvenient for
which good on
Android
you.
users.
Good on you, bullying the Android users to switch to a better technology.
Just yeah,
Good on you. That capitalism. You're like, nah, actually, this is the better option. We'll make you feel it. Crazy.
it's so real.
It's like Monsanto with the crops. We're like, yeah, your seeds are fine, but we're gonna make it so that that's not the way that works anymore.
No, I actually patent that seed.
Yeah, well,
The craziness that is that you have a seed that's different. I'm gonna sue you.
yep, and you can't use that seed. Yeah, exactly. And guess what? My lawyer's way better than your family farm's ability to get lawyers.
And if I can't use my seed, then yeah, we're gonna have a population problem.
Crazy. Bro. And yeah, my seeds are poison, but what are you gonna do?
God, it's so crazy.
I'll tell you a solution that will just prolong the effects of the poison down the line. Some other company that I own will sell you the solution for the poison.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool system we've got going on here, right?
And you know that company gives me kickbacks, but let's not talk about it.
Yeah, bro.
Let's not talk about it.
The prescriber of the poison?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, what about all the money that people got for the COVID stuff? Like you had a family office with, I don't know, a couple hundred patients, and you got 75, 85, 90%. You got bonuses directly from the prescription, from the people that make the stuff. Like, yeah. Regardless of what you're like peddling, it's like that's probably an area that we could have an ethical discussion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of like, okay, if people were like getting kids addicted to AI, and there was like money kickbacks they were getting from getting kids addicted to AI, like teachers were like, hey, if you get students to use this AI, you get, a bonus, and the bonus is like so lucrative that it's tough for you to inject your ethical question.
Oh man, and the AI that they're asking me to promote to the youth is just like indoctrination,
right? Like it's a tough positions.
Damn, I never thought that.
And if they keep hollowing out the middle enough, where like the people they're going to have to ask that ethical question to, or will be posed with that, are going to be in such a down bad situation that they won't be able to say no.
Right. Whew.
Good vibes, right? Good stuff.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep my head in Friday mode.
Friday mode. Sorry, I don't even have that gear on my gearbox. What are you talking about? Friday mode? Is that after fuck this all, or right before?
During, actually.
Yeah. Cool. I think I just need a new transmission.
Yeah. Backfires.
Sometimes I think about like the day and age. They would just lobotomize me back in the day.
Well,
that's what they do. They'd be like, oh yeah, let's just take this out. This guy doesn't need to be doing this thinking thing. Let's Friday mode him. Put him on Friday mode. Take this out.
Yeah.
That's what that was, right? They were just Friday moding people.
Oh yeah.
They're like, oh, this lady's talking a little too much. Put her on Friday mode.
Yeah.
That's horrible, right? That's what we did for like, what, 20... How long were they lobotomizing people in America?
Oh, God. I don't know. I think like...
years? What? 6-7 years. Thank you, Grant. Hey, man.
Now it's just called brain rot. Now it's just called 6-7. But I don't know. I think One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson. That movie came out around the time where people were really thinking about how patients that were in those facilities were truly treated, you know? And I don't know when I think it was like 57, maybe. No, I don't know. 67.
Nice. There it is.
sorry.
Backdoored into
But I just remember like that movie being so prolific because it brought light to how people with mental disabilities are treated, you know? Nurse Ratched.
They shut down all the mental hospitals in the country, like a lot of them, at least. And
1975.
Now we have a big, other issues. Like, it's not like those populations just the service to them because it went away. They found it elsewhere. Like, no, they're just not being served. They're large populations of the homeless are composed of people that are having really bad mental health troubles and aren't receiving any services.
Well, it's good that you know that, because there are people out there that see homeless people and they're just like, they're not trying.
Well, there's some,
like,
there's some maybe, but it's not most. Definitely not most.
I know. It's just crazy that some people are so harsh to the homeless.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, all right. Well,
you know who's the harshest? Like, male homeless. Like, there's some, it's the hardest for male homeless people. Like, there are resources dedicated to, like, if you're part of a special group or whatever, like, you're going to have, if you're like a white middle-aged homeless man, like, you're down bad. You're fucked. Like, yeah. And the society doesn't give a shit about you. They just think that you want to be there. I think kind of like I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, on the whole, like, it's a bad rap. And is the alternative of locking them up and making them take a pill or lobotomizing them better? Like, I don't know. But, like, shit, this isn't a current. We're not serving them well now.
Yeah. Well, it's also just like the military idea of.
I like that idea. Let's put them in the military. That is a great idea. Let's create a mental health service military armed forces where it's just we take the homeless, help them actually put some money in service. Like, then you can put it in the budget as military spending. So then it'll get approved.
Well, it's people coming home from war that have like PTSD, trauma, and they become homeless because they were looking for escapism through drugs, and now they're addicted, but they do have this past of, being part of society, and just like military and homelessness and like the Wounded Warrior Project being so corrupt. Like, all of these foundations that start off in a good place and then money gets added, and
I don't even know about start off in a good place. I'll push back there for fun.
Yeah.
Some of these NGOs and aid group things are not started off in a good place.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, we would like to think so. I totally agree. But a lot of the bad big money has, they put a good lens on things through these things that they know are inherently not going to lead to good outcomes. Right. Unfortunately, we've seen that through the reporting, but
yeah, it's like, where does the money actually go? Well, 50% goes into maintaining the organization.
Listen, we've got bills.
Someone's got to keep the lights on in here.
Where does the money go? Come on.
Someone bring in John Cena for the millionth time. It's like, damn. Oh, shit.
I think I was reading that, like, what, $2 to $4 trillion has gone into cancer research. And it's like, I mean, at this point, I'm starting to wonder.
It should be so much more.
Well, not even more, but like we've made the problem worse almost too. Like we could identify things to make it better, and we don't. They've seen through the, I don't know. There's lots of bad interest that underflows into it, I think, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Well, just going back to the seeds and GMOs and profit margins and trying to pump out 100 peppers instead of 25 good ones.
You got to keep the people sick and prolong the sick, because then you can make more money off the sick.
Yeah. It is crazy. And just, what's available and what's accessible to certain classes of people.
And next year we won't even be able to get food. Artificial food dyes.
Come on, we want that red something.
Red 40, dude. Best.
Sounds like an action movie.
Dude, Red 40. Well, after they make it illegal, I got to tattoo it on my...
Red 39 is right before the diagnosis.
That's this cheek.
Oh, man. It is crazy. Like, I saw this clip of a girl from Ireland, and she was trying McDonald's for the first time. No, it was Taco Bell. And she was like, I really hope they have the Baja Blast. I've heard such great things about the Baja Blast. And she's like so excited. And then she goes to the Taco Bell in Ireland and they're like, no, sweetie, they don't have it.
No.
Because, you know, America's just fat as hell and we love our Baja Blast, but Ireland has restrictions and cares about the health of their people.
Well, I'll push back there. Ireland's actions do not show they care about the health of their people over the last 10 years.
Community.
Bullshit. Pushing back again. I read the news. I'm pushing back. Ireland's been in a bad way. The Irish people have been in a bad way for Irish people, like over the last 20 years. It's not great, but they're going to be there's going to be no Irish people in 150 years if this is the route they keep going with. For real.
Good.
Yeah, well, that's what some people would say, Grant.
And
the genocide teacher, would tell you that's not the perspective to take.
That's not the perspective to take at all. But then the little Irish girl goes, oh, I do like how they had choices from like spicy to mild sauce.
Dude, they don't get the sauce like we do over there. There's no flavor. They're
like, even the mild was a little spicy.
Hell yeah, dude. That's amazing. Yeah, it is kind of surreal going to like the Leaning Tower of Pisa and then eating at a McDonald's, or like that's like you can see it from. It's like, yeah, this is weird.
It's so weird.
It's very strange. Capitalism is the globalization capitalism. It's awesome because people have gotten access to things they wouldn't otherwise, and they get all these great things, and everybody gets raised up. Infants don't die. Like there's so many positive, good, grateful perspectives you can take on it.
Right.
Or you can be like, oh, look at the American healthcare system. Look at all the problems. Blah, 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 blah.
But also it shrinks the world to such a degree where people are awake to their privilege. And I think like we're at that stage now where it's like we're aware of how bad it could be and how good other people have it. And that's where it becomes toxic, where it's like information saturation. And it's like, holy shit. Now the curtain gets opened up and people see things for what they are and how dirty people can be in order to gain power.
Yep.
And
we don't even have the list yet. And we don't even have the list yet, folks.
Do we even have to ask who's on it?
I mean,
at this point, I think everyone has a good idea.
Yeah. I want it all reported, but they tell us that they can't do that, Garrett. You know why? Because then it would affect their ability to have intelligence operations like this in the future, or maybe that they're currently doing now, which is like, wow, that's a tough way to put that.
The paradigm is going to be flipped, and they don't want that.
So you can't expose these evil things that were done to kids, because then it might infringe upon your, you know, ability to have these federal agencies continue operations that might harm kids because the intelligence. I'm like, what?
They just talk in circles.
How about the kids, folks? Can we get back to helping the fucking kids?
Yeah.
It's so brutal, dude.
Yeah. I like just talking about like the safety of children, like just guns in schools. Holy shit. I can't believe it's still a problem. I mean, it's crazy.
So do you guys have like special stuff on your doors and like there's precautions? Yeah.
And like,
I mean, I'm from the golden age of the school shooting drill.
It's crazy though. I was substitute teaching and there was a lockdown while I was substitute teaching, but I was a sub and I didn't have access to the email chain where they announced that it was a drill. So I'm like in this classroom with these kids I have no rapport with. They've seen me for the first time.
Do you ever joke about this? That is pretty funny.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
And
so what do you say?
So I was like, all right, everyone be quiet.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, I stay calm for sure.
You were chilling.
Yeah,
that's good.
I remain calm because I'm trying to model that.
Look at you.
They were then just like, oh, I think we're supposed to be going to our next class. And I was like, oh, I just got an email to hold the students, like to hold the students in the classroom. And so blacked out the classroom door, had them all go into one corner. I was like, yeah, you guys can go on your phones. Just remain quiet. Just because they were young and they could get rowdy if they're all in one little group. And then just remain quiet. And yeah, it was scary. And then I was like, oh my God, like, what was that? And they're like, oh yeah, it was a drill. And I was like, no one in the school, like 30 minutes. And I was literally just like, I'm like thinking something is wrong. You
start scrolling or what?
Well, I really was tense. But a thing that was kind of funny about it was that as a substitute teacher, you like bring your own lunch, whatever. I had like one Uncrustable. And I had to I was teaching the class, whatever, and I had the Uncrustable on the table. And I had to leave real quick just to use the bathroom, and I found a teacher in the hallway to cover my class while I went to the bathroom. But I came back, and the Uncrustable on my desk was no longer there. And I was just like, damn, one of these kids stole my Uncrustable, and they did. I could hear the cellophane of the Uncrustable in this kid's sweatshirt pouch. I asked.
Did you call him out?
I asked. I said, "Hey, did anyone take Uncrustable?" And they're like, "No, mister." And I was like, "Okay, word." And then the lockdown drill happened after.
Did you hear him eating the Uncrustable during the lockdown? 15 minutes in, you just hear the cellophane start rustling. God damn it. I'm so hungry and I just want this to be over.
And he walked out and I heard the cellophane. I think he actually probably made some noise on purpose with it as he left the class. I was just like, damn these kids. I was so happy though that it was a drill. I was wondering if someone else's Uncrustable got taken.
So scary, man. Jesus. Golly. I know, I get scared at the grocery store anymore. Just occasionally I'm just like, yeah, let's get in and out here.
Yeah.
Make this quick.
Yeah. Is this really a safe way to do this?
Come on, folks.
Come on, folks.
You can see him all over Denver.
There's got to be a safer way to do this.
Well, brother, it's been an absolute pleasure, Joan. I know you've got other pod commitments and whatnot. You're a busy man doing the circuits.
Dude, I always love Intolerable, bro. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure.
You mentioned this, but I don't think you need a rehire. Aren't you already pretty stacked up with your heart height, or do you need a reevaluation?
I think I am 6'2" on a good day.
Are you? The physical form, though. We're talking, that's your physical form.
6'1.5".
No, come on. You're taller than that. I don't know what your OG heart height is. Do you remember? I should have looked it up before.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
you keep teaching about genocide. That's a big, hard thing to do, I'll tell you.
Dude, it's so hard.
It's so hard. I can't even know.
Bro, it's so heavy. It's so heavy, and it's like,
yeah, dude. I mean, I can't even. The flip between that and being like, hey, I'm in this bar trying to get yuck, so never mind. Brutal, dude.
I'm wearing two different hats, and it's like it does even out to a normal person.
Sure. You know what? Just because you keep telling yourself that, you're 7 foot in my book, brother.
Thank you.
Oh man, I love you to death. Thank you for being here. Where can the people follow and find you?
Dude,
support you?
Love you, bro. Thank you for having me. Pallet City Comedy, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Localis, Joe Willie's, Monkey Barrel. Hudson Hill, first Sunday of the month. Pallet City Comedy, Pallet City Comedy. On IG is mostly where I'm most active. Facebook groups, Denver comedy scene. Yeah, all around Denver. What else? I'll be at Sterling Ranch December 20th. I'll be doing a Don't Tell December 19th.
Hell yeah, dude. That's exciting.
What else? Yeah, it's my first Denver Don't Tell.
Epic.
Yeah, I know. I've always wanted to do it. I never wanted to ask, and I recently got asked, and it felt pretty good.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. I did my first Don't Tell in Colorado Springs. I did ask for that. Nice. I was like, come on, Springs, give me something here.
Nice.
But yeah, I love the Don't Tells. They're so fun. Pallet City, mostly for the open mics and workshopping jokes and always trying to get funnier.
And you guys, what is a monthly show at Hudson Hill? Hudson
Hill, yeah. First Sunday of every month. Super fun.
Epic.
Pretty quick show. It's about 70 minutes long. 5 comics. 4 with a guest spot. So pretty quick, simple Sunday evening. try and get away those Sunday scaries.
Love it.
I always thought that I was going to get funnier with all the open mics that I do, but I just got really good at being an open micer.
Well, go see him do his craft, folks.
Yeah, I host Monkey Barrel every Thursday. It's free to watch as well as to perform. 5-minute sets and get the light at 4 minutes. And it's a longer set for a lot of open mics in town. You usually get around like 3:30 light for 4. So you get a good amount of time. It is a hang. So with the longer sets, hopefully you stick around. Got the back patio. Got,
Got Grant Lucas there.
Grant Lucas is usually there as well, telling some yucks. Sean comes through when he can.
If I'm not working, I try to be there.
Yeah. But always appreciate the Denver comedy scene. Love contributing to the scene and love that you're, such a staple as well with everything that you create and foster and are a part of. So
just happy to be a part of a cool community of fun people that are pushing up against being a rabbit in a wheel,
Oh, yeah.
Too much cog behavior happening in my generation. So
that's some resistance right there. Art is resistance, baby.
This is resistance art. Don't forget that. Like and subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Follow Pallet City. And as always, fuck off and be well.
Hell yeah.
He doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.